in the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. Peace.
One thing he did say is that you got knocked out by Carl Froch, and he's insinuated that you've not really improved or gone past that. How do you feel like you've improved since the two lost to Carl Froch? Since the lost to Carl Froch, sorry.
Yeah, well, thanks for correcting me. So I find it fascinating to a certain degree that he's gone down that road of talking about me getting knocked out by Carl Froch when so many other sort of opponents since have sort of brought that up and sort of relied on that. It doesn't bode well for him. The only problem I had with losing to Carl Froch was that I was in a situation where I believed I was world champion, and I wasn't. You know, I was depressed about that. You know, I performed well in both fights, performed better in the first, and I was working with a trainer who was a hindrance to me rather than an asset. You know, and because of the first couple of Froch fights, that wasn't really that evident. But fight on fight, I got worse and worse, and then in the end, I had to make a change. And since then, I think I've been unstoppable. You know. When I won the world title in Sheffield this year, I feel I put both those Froch fights to bed. You know, I've been walking around for so long believing I should and deserve to be a world champion, but then I finally am. You know, I am now. So I have no nightmares, no demons from either of those two fights. They stand me in good stead. You know, they've raised my profile worldwide. You know, and made me a force to be reckoned with. And now people concentrate on my power. You know, they say, "Oh, he's powerful. We knocked Froch down," but power I'd rank way down on my list of attributes. You know what I mean? There's a handful of things I do better than just how hard I hit. And I think that just shows you probably how good I am. that they're still worried about my power. So you know, the easiest thing to do when you're fighting someone is to go back and find where they've lost, and then concentrate on where they've lost and what went wrong and how you take advantage of that. Obviously, I can do the same thing with Junior. He's not unbeaten, you know, so he's concentrating on knockouts and that. He hasn't never been knocked out, and that's the, you know, that's his added benefit. We wait and see. We wait and see if you don't get iced on, you know, February 17th. Because if I was a gambling man, that's what I'd go for.
I spoke to Chris about an hour ago, and he said that he spoke about the sparring, and he said that he dealt with you in sparring. Now, what do you make of him referring back to sparring that happened a couple of years ago? And what do you want to say in response to him saying that he dealt with you in sparring?
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought that would be his last trump card. Is that when people start talking about sparring, it's like they've run out of, they're a bit clueless, you know. So he's got to this point now where he's talking about sparring, you know, and. So when I was sort of in debates with Carl Froch, he brought up sparring, but to Carl Froch's credit, we'd sparred, and he knocked me down in sparring, he dropped me. So, you know, it doesn't matter if I'd won 89 out of 90 rounds, that round he dropped me, he could hang on to that, but Junior's never hurt me, never buzzed me, never dropped me, never done anything. So if he's got a bit of tapes where he's won the rounds, then fantastic to him, because I don't take sparring seriously, and that's not a fight. I don't need to win the rounds, you know. So he will find a few rounds that he's won because he's been busier, you know. But there's also a hell of a lot of rounds where, you know, I've absolutely schooled him because he's not of my pedigree, which that takes exception of. You know, I've boxed at a higher level as an amateur and a professional than he has, and so far he's a world-class sort of brand builder in that, you know. Between him and his dad, they've got themselves into this position without ever having, you know, a legitimate world level fight. This is his first time, so let's see if the sparring itself is enough to give him the confidence to go into this fight. Because he's not getting any help from any trainers, because the trainers know less than he does. His dad just drops in and out with some pearls of wisdom, which is up to Junior whether he decides it's any good or not. You know. He prepares for fights by getting supremely fit and letting his hands go. But how fit can you get? It's a 12-round fight. He's probably as fit now as he will be fight night. Fitness won't be enough for him in this fight, you know, because I'm not a 3-round fighter like people like to think. I'm a a 12-round fighter. I've been 12 rounds enough times. I can sustain a high pace, and I'm not a bag. I don't stand still. You can't let your hands go with me. I'm deceptively good.
George.
I know it. Sometimes I watch the fights and I think,
Sorry.
I'm better than that. You know? But that's because that's just the way it is. You know? I'm in and out of range, much more subtly. I'm much faster than people realise. You'll find that out. So even if he takes confidence from the sparring, it's not realistic.
How do you rate his power and speed, George, taken from the sparring?
Power, nothing to really too worried about. Obviously, he hits hard enough that he wouldn't give him any free shots. Same with his hand speed. You know, so his hand speed is quick enough. He lets his combinations go pretty quickly. You know, lots of people have fast hands and the combinations are slower. But his combinations are quick. He might even gain a bit of speed, but that's because I'd say the majority of his training is done on a heavy bag or a body bag where he just lets his hands go. That's easy when you've got a target that's sort of standing in front of you. His jab is not near as quick as mine. You know, his straight shots aren't as quick as mine. He's sort of like his defensive counter punching ain't as quick as mine. So he's quick and he's powerful if you're standing still. And you know, I can say I'm not going to stand still with that. Don't mean I'm going to run, but it's the same as saying every fight. You're not going to stand in front of your opponent and let him beat you. So fortunately for him, he's had a few of them. He's had a few guys that have just sort of stood still. The last fight, the guy couldn't have got it any more wrong. You know, it's not going to be the same this time round, obviously. So we'll see how he goes.
George, do you feel like the magnitude, you learn more from the magnitude of your losses opposed to his? Whereas in front of 80,000 fans, you was on the big stage, box office again. Whereas his loss was, you know, some of his fans don't even know he fought Billy Joe. So do you feel like with the losses that both you guys have had, you're the one that has gained more experience out of them?
Yeah, I mean, I got more experience in general from the wins and the losses. So you know, experience is it's hard to articulate a lot of the time, but it's important. You know, it has its benefits, and it can be a defining, you know, attribute on fight night. We'll wait and see, especially because he's relying on his own experiences because he doesn't have a coach. You know, he has a dad who boxed years and years ago who just talks down to everyone. Do you know what I mean? Has no respect for anyone. So the son must know that there's a lot of world-class coaches out there who did box at the highest level and probably know a lot more about boxing than Chris Eubank Senior.
On that subject of coaches, George, for the sake of clarity, were you saying that Paddy Fitzpatrick was holding you back?
Yeah. I mean, you
Why? Like in a nutshell, quickly. Why?
Just because his style of training did not suit me in the slightest, and so when he wasn't vacant behind the wheel, there's a lot of problems that he's sort of suffering from. I believe he was far more pre-concerned in changing me as a fighter to sort of self-establish himself. He became, I mean, I don't need to talk about Paddy because he don't need to give.
No problem. And finally, since you mentioned Senior, purely hypothetical basis, do you think you could have beaten Chris Eubank Senior in that kind of dream fight scenario?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
I haven't seen him. The thing is, I haven't really seen him box that much. I mean, it was before my time. I was born in 1988. You know, I don't know when his peak was. I used to go to bed early as a kid. Do you know what I mean? I never had Sky until I was like 15. So I pretend that I've seen all these fights like you're supposed to, because that's what the
people expect.
British people want to hear. But truth is, I haven't. I know I've seen him and Eubank and Ben. One or two, I can't remember one of them. At some point, I've seen the Calzaghe fight, but that's about it really. I wish I was around at that time because I'd like to have been in the mix of all of them. You know, age, it's a wonderful thing. You know, as time goes on, you usually get remembered fondly. It would be great to see him in our little era, see how he got on. I know he hit hard and he had a great chin, but it was a lot of bravado, a lot of showmanship. He was out-muscled and out-hustled a few times. So,
it might interest you to know that your old mate James DeGale fancies you to win this.
I hope so. I think everyone who boxes or with half a knowing eye should know that this is it's not a foregone conclusion to be ignorant, but as long as we both show up and perform, I'm going to chin him. Like, as simple as that.
Sorry, George.
Guys, that's your go.
Cheers, George.
Ain't no other sight in the game could see the boxing voice.